What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ding Ding Podcast. Again, I am your host, Joe. We bring you everything that covers with Ding Ding. I'm with my co-host, Lolo. What up, Lolo? How you doing today?
What's up, brother? How's everything?
Lolo's not in the greatest feeling today. He just got his wisdom teeth out. How's that feel, man?
Fucking hurting, daddy. I got 4 of these bad bitches taken out. I was a little fucked up. Felt like James Vick when he wakes up. But that's it. Pretty good. Other than that, what about yourself, man? How's everything going today?
Pretty good, man. Just got tatted up yesterday. Pretty
Yeah.
dope. Got a little cherry blossom vine on my shoulder and my chest.
Fuck
Trying to
yeah.
look more like a street fighter every day.
You look like Ryu every time I see you, bud.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's in honor of my closing jiu-jitsu school. That was our team logo, was the cherry blossom, and unfortunately he went under during COVID because he had to lock down, lost half his business. Just probably like a lot of people's jiu-jitsu schools around the country. All types of martial arts schools are shutting down right now. I hear tons of them are getting absorbed. Even John Danaher and Gordon Ryan, I heard, just moved to Puerto Rico.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Everyone's
man.
just dipping because they're just like,
And they're the
you
fucking.
can't be open. Yeah, they're the goats.
They're
Yeah.
the top of the top. You know, they're going out of business. It has to be hard for anybody else to stay in business.
Yeah, I'm hearing schools all over the place. It's only these real big gyms survive. You know, the gyms breaking the rules. Like, not to snitch, but it's not say where my school is, but we're still rolling 100%, no masks or anything. In a lot of places, it's just little squares on the map, and you're just drilling. So like, a lot of people aren't even down to do that. They want to. If you can't do like sparring and shit, what's the point? So yeah, it's been tough on everyone, but yeah, I'm a sentimental person, so that just got me to go to the tattoo shop.
Fuck yeah. It looks fresh though.
So yeah, so this week, of course, it's fucking Conor week, baby.
Conor McGregor.
Conor week. So we're pumped as shit. Conor McGregor again is our favorite fighter of all time. We've pretty much we've been watching every Conor fight for what, like
The last 7 years. Fuck
and,
yeah.
We went to McGregor Alvarez the day where he became the first ever champ. One of the best days of my whole life. So I'm hoping to get another fucking top performance out of Conor this week.
Oh fuck yeah. He said what 60 seconds, baby.
He said 60
He
seconds.
said I got him out of there 90.
That's yeah, definitely 30 more seconds than I ever need. But yeah, we're so pumped for it. But before we get into that, just last week, I think we kind of had, we had well, not last week, but when did we record the last pod? Sunday. Yeah, we kind of rushed it a little. I think we missed on a couple things. I just wanted to go back to it because a couple more things came up. A lot of people said they were mad that fight didn't get stopped against Calvin Kattar and Max Holloway. I didn't. Maybe in the 3rd or 4th round when he was up against the cage, maybe a little danger, but I didn't really see that. How'd you feel about that?
I mean, you see how Ortega came back. They stopped it. I kind of agree with it because now Max is suspended 6 months from the UFC. Not suspended from like drugs,
medical leave?
but a medical leave for 6 months. He can't spar. He can't box.
Calvin or Max?
Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin got destroyed.
So he's that messed up where they said he can't fight anyone for that long.
Yeah, 6 months layoff because he took fucking 500 blows. So maybe they took him out early. He'll be able to fight maybe 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Now he has to wait 6 months before fighting. I mean, he could get a fight in 7 months. Schedule a fight for then.
Yeah, that's definitely sucks. Though he definitely took a beating. Like I was seeing a lot on social media. It was like, yeah, Max Holloway only broke the record because most other fights they would have stopped it well before he kept raining it on him for that long with like all the record strikes. Yeah. But yeah,
I mean, I definitely could have seen it, but Calvin was fighting back. I mean, throwing heavy punches.
Mm-hmm. He never just covered up and gave up. So
Yeah.
you can't stop a fight as long as the guy's trying, and no matter how ugly it really is.
And when they stopped Ortega went to the corner first, and his team was like, "Bro, come on, guy."
Yeah, if anything, it's on your corner to throw in the
Yeah.
towel. You shouldn't put that on the ref's shoulder to like protect you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your best for. But
And
of
you can't
course,
ask the fighter.
Yeah, that you shouldn't. Yeah, it should be on the corner. Like if the corner, like honestly, if I was that corner man, I maybe would have thrown the towel. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't gonna. He wasn't.
He already took his best shot.
Yeah, nothing. Like he wasn't gonna knock him out.
Yeah, no.
And the only thing that happened was more damage than happened. But of course, like a corner of guys from New England are not gonna fucking.
Yeah, they're
throw in
stubborn.
the towel.
We're tough guys. I get it. I'm
But,
down for that shit though.
For people to be mad at the ref in that situation is super unfair. It's not on him to. His job is to see if the guy's not defending himself,
Yeah.
or like covering up and not fighting back. Yeah, then you stop the fight. But,
Exactly. The fight never went to the ground.
yeah, he did everything inside the rules, so I'm not mad at it. But one thing I thought, since that was like the first ever the first nationally televised fight in a long time on ABC, was that like maybe like too gruesome of a fight for the casual fan, like. Because Calvin Kattar was getting beat up bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
there were people at our watching party that were covering their face to that fight.
Yeah, there was. And you just imagine, it was on fucking ABC.
So there was a lot of people where it was maybe their first time.
Yeah, a lot of first-time viewers watching that shit and just like, holy fuck, this is crazy.
And it's not like it was a good fight. Like, we watched one guy just beat the fuck out of another guy.
No, yeah.
Like... It wasn't like they were blooding each other up. This guy was just raining on punches. But that was one thing I was worried about. It's like, oh, is this going to get people thinking that the UFC is too barbaric?
Yeah.
Like a more casual fan. But, also I was thinking that since they were, like, letting a couple of USADA, like, guys go that were getting testing hot last fight, like, do you trust USADA at all as, like, a drug testing agency?
Dude, I think USADA's been corrupt. Like, from the jump. Like... They pull out these fucking crazy tests right before a fight or right after a fight. Like, they wouldn't test Lesnar. Like, Lesnar got popped the Monday after he knocked the fuck out of Mark Hunt. Bro, you got to know the week before what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, John Jones, same thing.
Yeah, and then they let some guys go for certain things. They don't let certain guys go for other things.
USADA had a big thing with Yoel Romero, and they tested him. And then, I mean, Yoel won $27 million. He sued the company. They had steroids in their thing, and that's what they blamed it on. But I thought it was USADA just being fuckboys.
Yeah, I mean, it is really annoying, and I think like international guys probably definitely get tested way less than American guys, because it's just off, like, if a guy's training in the mountains of Russia or in Thailand, like, it's not convenient for them to roll up in a car like they can in America, like, where you're just rolling up in a suburban neighborhood.
Yeah, Cody No Love gets drug tested. He posts on his story, like, every other week.
Yeah, and it's... Yeah, and you hear these guys like, oh, I'm going to Thailand to train at Tiger Schulman's for 2 months. They were going to fucking do steroids. Yeah. It's not this magical place where you get big and strong and to get a fight, and you're hiding from USADA. And I'm not saying that's every fighter, but there's a couple of you.
Yeah. More than my hands.
But yeah, that was just a couple of things I think we might have missed on from last week that I just wanted to touch on. But on another note, how do you feel about, like, coaches in the corner during all this shit? Do you think it's mainly just, like, the coaches snitching on the fighters, like, on what you're going to do? Like, armbar's there.
Yeah.
This is there, that's there.
I mean, you saw Mike Perry go out there and fucking dominate a fight with no coaches, but when you're screaming like that, the other guy also fucking hears you, and they're like, alright, bro, get him in an armbar. Alright, so I'm gonna lay on my stomach now.
Yeah, when the crowd is there, it's like a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because like you're only listening to your corner.
When the crowd's there, you barely can hear your coach.
Yeah, but yeah, you see even in jiu-jitsu tournaments, like the coaches are yelling out what you're trying to do, and then the guy's like, "Oh, now I'm defending the armbar."
Yeah. Even the fights Wednesday, one of the coaches she beat up Macy Barber. That girl. They were calling out numbers.
Yeah.
For like things.
Yeah,
you know, like the code. They have codes like in it.
I versed a kid in a jiu-jitsu match one time where the coach was like putting up numbers to the kid in like positions. So, and I had no idea what they were doing.
But that's what you heard. You heard it, and then she would do it.
Yeah, but I just thought that was funny because I saw Kenny Florian tweet the other day. He's like, MMA corners are funny. They'll yell at you to do an arm lock while you're trying to arm lock an opponent. They'll tell you to punch your opponent while you're trying to punch them. And they'll tell you to take him down while you're working on a takedown. No specific instruction. They're more just like nervous yelling, like when you're watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like... Yeah.
So they're like me, but they get to coach a good guy.
Yeah, I tweeted back at him. I was like, yeah, I haven't taken a coach to a competition in over 2 years for this reason. I was like, I get way more out of just having a friend yell out the score and the time.
Remember I did that for our whole tournament for you?
Yeah, and he just like he favorited it. He's like, hell yeah, dude.
That's fucking sick.
So yeah, like.
And you got gold.
Oh yeah, Lolo one time. Yeah, you tell him.
I was fucking in his corner. When you have all these coaches, they're like, put him in the arm bar. Put him in the arm bar. And I'm in his corner. And I have a coach's tag. I'm like, Marty, you better not let him do it. You better not let him do it, Marty. And I was just giving him times, yo. And we took fucking gold, baby.
Yeah, we won gold, no gi, and we lost one match in semifinal at gi, but we still got that third.
Yeah, 11 and 1 day.
On the day. That was the Grappling Industries New York Open 2019.
19.
Yeah, because we fucking didn't get to compete last fall. So yeah, that was a sweet day. That's when I realized, like, if you just have a good camp, everything should be prepared by then. Like, you don't need a coach, and it's not that crazy that Mike Perry brings out his girlfriend, because it's not end up being that big of a deal anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like I would rather have almost my friends.
They're
or
gonna
my
tell you
girlfriend there.
everything you're gonna probably do anyways, you know. Maybe you miss a couple things, but maybe you also think of other things. You know, it all works itself out that way.
Yeah. So, want to get into some current events?
Yeah, I'm down, bro.
Or not? Let's do last week's fights first, and then we'll do current events, then we'll do Conor's fight. So, let's see. We got Chiesa Magny.
Fuck
The
yeah.
prelim card I thought was pretty good, honestly. You had Khabib's cousin. He had the rear naked choke, put that guy to sleep in the second round. I thought that was sweet. And he wears the wig just like him.
Yeah. He even in the post fight, they asked his cousin. They were like, "So, would you want to see Khabib go 30-0?" And Khabib's like, "Whoa." Khabib answered for him because he was his translator in the post conference too.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I didn't because didn't he get triangled in his UFC debut? And he tapped.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Conor
so-
was like fucking making fun of him.
I wasn't sure like how if he was all hyped just because he was family of Conor, but all these guys from Dagestan are the real deal with grappling and shit.
Khabib.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that fight was sick. Fucking Ricky Simone.
yeah, Ricky Simone, another prelim, made a second round submission as well.
Yeah, arm triangle. He looks real good, man. He's a beast, that fucking kid.
Yeah, I saw that he has a February 18th. I think he's trying to fight again already.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forget.
I mean, he really didn't get hey.
Who's that the bald guy that's always singing on social media? I forget, but they were posting DMs about each other, asking if they were ready to fight like next month. Because I think they were supposed to fight, but he got the guy got COVID, and this Priello guy came in last minute, and then we had then Omari came in, and that Omari Akamendo guy came in the next fight and arm triangled to the guy.
Yeah. That was a sick fight too.
Against Tom Breeze.
Tom Breeze kid.
Which sucks for Tom Breeze. That was like a prelim fight to see who would get on like a main card type of look after that.
He just it didn't look like he had energy or he didn't want to fight, man. I was just confused by it.
Yeah, and another dog fight was that Chinese kid Sue Maderji.
Yeah.
Fought that little whoever the other guy was. He was only 3-3. I don't even know who he is, but that was a dog fight.
That fight was sick.
And then Leon Murphy, going on the main card. He had a really good. He was looking good.
Yeah. That was the first fight on the main card. He was getting chipped up too by that Brazilian guy, man. He had a little cut on his face and a mouse under his right eye.
Able to finish out the fight though. And then
You know what I like the most, dude? Matt Schnell. He fought Tyson Nam.
yeah,
Dude, he was throwing combos and everything. I know Tyson Nam has that one punch right hand combo, but
yeah, his face was kind of beat up at the end though, and he didn't even seem like he was taking that many shots.
and it
so
was
he
a
must
split
be getting hit
decision.
hard.
Somebody had Tyson Nam winning.
Hell yeah, and someone had Tyson Nam winning that fight.
Yeah, one of the judges had Tyson Nam winning. Even the girl that fought the girl that beat Macy Barber, Vivian Araujo. Beast.
Can you hit the door steps?
And my boy Ike Villanueva, bro. That big ass KO. Bro, he knocked him out. His post fight was like, yo, I want to thank everybody. You guys are the best. I got to go to work Monday. What do you feel about that? Like,
Oh, like guys still having to work
have
full-time
to work
jobs.
full-time jobs after you got a fucking amazing knockout.
I think it's definitely so fucked up. Guys on the main card that have to do it.
Yeah.
Prelim guys, I get it's more of an opportunity. Maybe you only had 5-6 pro fights. I mean, you could be a guy that has a hobby and make it to like a prelim card. Like, so I don't really mind those guys having to work. But as far as these main card guys, like some of these guys work as like waiters at restaurants, and they just fought Las Vegas on national pay-per-view television the night before. So I don't know. Like a lot of people, like Dana White tries to say the UFC is not a career, it's an opportunity, but you see the shapes of these guys, and like we're seeing that first generation of UFC fighters retire. So I feel like now we're seeing guys like Chuck Liddell, Forrest Griffin, BJ Penn.
All trying to get their licks in.
They're all losing their minds.
Oh yeah. Especially
like
fucking.
It's not like they're just fighting and that's it. Like this, they're having lifetime.
Matt Hughes, who's the one that fell asleep on the fucking train tracks?
Dude,
fucking shot,
all
bro.
of these guys, like BJ Penn is getting in trouble,
Getting
arrested
knocked
all the
out.
time. Like you're starting to see real repercussions of what fighting the UFC does, and especially UFC legends like a BJ Penn or a Chuck Liddell or Forrest Griffin. Like these guys should not have to worry about money in their life. Like it's
crazy.
It's fucked up that they have to live like that, but I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, and the fighters will never unionize, so they'll never come together. Oh, what up, D-Nice?
What's up, D?
We got our boy D-Nice coming in for some Taco Bell. Good pod.
Bring the boys some T-Bell.
Bro.
What's up, dude? I like your hat. Go Sox.
So hard.
My Boston boy got knocked the fuck out. Kevin Gator. Out 6 months. Don't forget, guys.
Yeah, but I think it's completely fucked up that these guys
Dude,
still have to
he
work
just had
jobs.
a vicious ass fucking knockout, bro. His post-fight interview, he's like, I had a great time. I love you. I love my family. I love everybody. But I got to get to work on Monday.
Yeah, what sucks
Dude,
is if
you
you're
just
not,
had a knockout in the
if you're not in the
UFC.
top 10, like a big fight outside the top 10 doesn't even advance your career that much anymore. Like you have to win like 3 sick fights outside the top 10 to get a big fight, and then you have to win that big fight. So you have to go on like a 4 or 5 UFC win streak to get to that level where you don't have to work like a normal job anymore. It's so messed up. I mean, some of these girls get it done with Instagram and stuff, but I mean, like Ike Villanueva, no one's sponsoring him to wear like sexy swimwear on
He's
Instagram.
fucking. He's going back to Texas.
Hey, don't wear this Speedo for
Yeah.
next bout.
And I don't know. You watched the Roxanne with the Fairy fight. She got pieced up.
Yeah, she got pissed off. But the girl fighting her looked fucking crazy, dude. She's jacked. She looked like Benson Henderson.
Yeah, flyweight. I mean, it's hard for me to get excited about those like lower women's divisions because outside the top 3-4 girls, it's not really that competitive.
It's
so,
really not. You know?
What? She's gonna go fight Valentina.
Get smoked.
Get smoked and kicked in the head.
Yeah, exactly. They need to put Valentina and Amanda Nunes in that fight again.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
And Warley Alvarez looked pretty good.
That's the boy.
Yeah,
And he put out Colby.
Put out Colby. That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Like we said that last podcast. We said any guy that beats Colby Covington and goes the distance with Kamaru Usman is not
rollover.
Not gonna get rolled over by no newcomer, and he did exactly that.
Dude, he beat the shit
out of this kid. He put the pressure on right away.
Yeah.
He's like, he's like, I'm a vet. You got to prove to me that you belong here, and he never did.
They were like, this guy has to take this guy down. He has to use his jiu-jitsu to beat him. This guy fucking went out and kickboxed him and put him out in the first round. You put out the kickboxing coach for a world-class
And he's
gym.
huge. I didn't know he was that big.
Yeah.
Like, usually when you hear about a grappler,
He came
like,
out so
they're
aggressive,
undersized.
dude. That shoulder shit.
Yeah, and they were doing spin. They were spinning elbows and shit,
Yeah.
throwing knees.
That fight was fucking sick. I was actually shocked to see.
And that kid quit in his home
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
That's never a good look.
Never a good look. He's the kickboxing coach for Team Nogueira, Dubai.
Really?
So let that shit sink in a little bit. They're probably like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I guess we're gonna see he's gonna probably get a big opportunity at 185 coming up next, right?
Oh, for sure, man.
I mean, who do you maybe think would be a good dance partner for him at 85? Johnny Walker maybe
Yeah,
would be a good test.
Johnny
Like a big
Walker.
name that's not in the top fiver, or maybe I don't know, maybe a Kelvin Gastelum.
You know what? Don't fucking talk about my boy Calvin Gastelum because he's a dog, all right?
Maybe a Darren Till.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see a little more of that.
Because Darren Till isn't getting that. Isn't I don't know why they're not going to do him and Kelvin again, probably, right? Because that just happened. They're not going to do him Whittaker. They're not going to do him Izzy. So maybe a fight with a guy like that would be good, like a good dog fight.
Yeah, but they're looking at who are they looking at? Paulo Costa, Robert Whittaker.
Really?
March.
That's interesting because we haven't really seen Robert Whittaker other than the Izzy fight that top guy. So we'd see. I'd be interested to see how a guy like Rob Whittaker would handle him.
For fucking Warley though, you could throw him in with Nico Price, a Donald Cerrone kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's 170. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that up. Yeah. 170. Yeah, he could. I
Yeah.
think he could probably bang with anybody at 170.
That guy, those two just fought. Ponzebo and Jingling just fought.
Yeah.
Maybe throw him in with Jingling.
I mean, he went the distance with Usman. Like, let's fight a top 5 guy. Fuck it.
This shit's
it.
bad.
I mean, you look at the top 5 is
So
the top 6 because Nate Diaz, Woodley, Masvidal, Gilbert Burns, Colby, Usman.
Gilbert Burns would be a sweet fight.
He's fighting Usman next for the belt.
Yeah. Woodley.
That would be
no,
cool.
not Woodley. Maybe Wonder Boy, because Wonder Boy just had a really good fight.
Wonderboy did have a very great fight.
Maybe that guy, and the next guy from there fights maybe like a winner.
I mean,
of like
Chiesa
a
and
Masvidal,
Magny
Colby.
are 8 and 9.
Yeah, you could do Chiesa, Wally Alvarez. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Something
That'd be
cool like
sweet.
that. Robbie Lawler before he goes out. Carlos just won.
I just feel like Worley's a guy that needs like a good promoter, dance partner.
Yeah. You can't just try and
He doesn't feel like a big talk.
Jacoby Brissett it.
But yeah, how'd you like that Michael Chiesa fight?
Oh, I mean, I wanted Neil Magny to win, man, but it was world class ground game, ground control, Brazilian jiu-jitsu by Chiesa. Man, it was fucking sick.
Yeah, Chiesa must have what, like 6 takedowns in that fight.
Dude, he was rolling him around.
4 for 6. It says. Yeah.
His corner would tell Magny, "Yo, just punch him, just stay on the feet, stay on the feet." Chiesa was having better combos, better landing harder.
Yeah, and Chiesa wasn't even moving to really submit. He was just kind of rolling to
Just to
transitioning
beat you up a
positions
little bit.
and punching. And he was landing some pretty decent shots before
Oh,
the
yeah.
takedowns. So I think 170 definitely found his home there. Definitely much better than 156 or 155. You can't cut 50 pounds like that.
He looks huge at 170. It's crazy. He
already
made 55.
And Neil Batten and Magny's 6'3". Not a small 170 and he's the same size as him. So definitely in today's game, like Daniel Cormier I heard saying, he said in today's game, like you have to be so well tuned at the skills. Like it's not just like you could be bigger and stronger and cut an extra weight class and overpower a guy. Like
Yeah.
you get beat up.
Yeah,
over everything.
Yeah,
literally, man. That's all it is.
literally.
Chiesa came out with the sweatpants and the socks over his
Fuck
pants.
yeah, dude. Everything tucked in.
And DC was going crazy,
Yeah,
man.
me too, so are we.
He's like, "Fuck yeah!" Oh, I love that style. Way to rep that
Sweatpants
style.
tucked into the socks.
That's that fucking Rocky shit.
That's just hilarious.
But yeah, I thought overall those were good fights. I mean, it sucks that I didn't get to watch them live because I was at work. They were on at noon. But definitely a solid little fit in there. Get people excited for the fights on Saturday.
Yeah,
But you got some current events for us?
I got a couple. Well, first of all, Chiesa called out Colby.
Colby. Yeah, I like that fight. I mean, why not? I think everybody wants to dance with Colby Covington, but
Why not?
well, they
Woodley.
ever say that Masvidal thing was gonna come to fruition?
That's what they're working on, and that's what they brought up. It was the same thing. Then Warley came out. He wants to fight Nate Diaz. I'm like, don't fight my boy, bro.
Apparently, like we said, we had the current event the other week that they pretty much already have someone lined up for Nate. But Warley Alvarez, yeah, I don't know. I feel like Nate. I mean,
It's just too much for him. No way, dude. No way. Nate struggles to get to 170, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
We all just...
He's gonna fight a smaller 170 guy.
Yeah, like, maybe him and Cerrone again.
Him and Chiesa would be a sweet fight.
Him and Nico Price would be a sick fight.
Him and Nico Price. Hell yeah.
That'd be a real sick fight.
Frank
How do you feel about your boy, fuck. Forget his name. Not Sleepy Night Night. I forget, dude. Hey, but what about baby girl PVC's fighting in a month, dude?
In bare knuckle?
Yeah, it's gonna be so sexy.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm over her, like, ever since she got fucked up by Reebos, I'm like, this girl can't even fight.
Oh, she's fighting Saturday.
Yeah, she's fighting.
Amanda Hebos. Can't wait for that. She reminds me of your boy.
Oh, Yuri?
Yuri.
Yeah, he loves her, right?
Fucking was getting naked.
If I just marry one girl.
I just want to stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is a bad girl. But hell yeah, I guess we might as well just get into
Next week's card.
Saturday's card. 2 days.
Yeah,
2 days
that's what I
out.
meant. Fucked up. I just got my wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, well, it's on a couple Pilates.
I'm a little sleepy guy.
You might not remember this episode, so sorry if it goes a little south. Early prelims.
Talk about Amanda Hebos. I'm getting ready to go into my room.
I don't know any of these early prelim guys.
Yeah. That's like the prelims
Yeah,
to the prelims.
That's on at 6:30. I mean, who knows these guys? They're all. I mean, they all have pretty big records. One guy's 30-11 fighting on a catch weight early prelim, but yeah, I don't really care about that. We got Khalil Roundtree.
Fuck yeah, that's my homie right there. He just loves getting beat up.
Yeah, he's fighting the first fight, light heavyweight, on the prelim card at 8.
He got slipped by fucking Kutalaba.
Kutalaba.
Yeah, my boy that he got beat up by Magomedov Ankalev or whatever his name was.
Yeah, he got knocked down the first round. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
remember they like hit him and it was a big. He missed every shot and he was acting messed up and the ref called it.
Yeah, and he got knocked out bad with that knee from Johnny Walker.
Oh yeah.
Because he's kind of short, I feel like.
Yeah, he needs to move down a weight class.
Yeah, he's just too jacked for his own good. Then we got Juliana Pena versus Sarah McCann. I mean, that's cool, I guess.
Just shows no love to the crowd.
Dude, if you're not a top 5 fighter, get the fuck out of my face in the girls division. I don't even like watching 125 men.
Yeah, unless it's Henry Cejudo.
This is Henry Cejudo.
Take your pants off.
And I'll watch Brandon Moreno and Figueredo every week, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. They should just fight each other and go like best out of 7 series.
Yeah, but yeah, not that many exciting. Because I mean, I feel like they don't stack the card as much on a Conor fight because they're giving a lot of guys chances to make names because it's obviously going to sell out.
Yeah,
and they get to give Conor.
I mean, you got
shit
Khalil
ton of
Roundtree, Juliana Pena, Nasrat Hakparas. That guy, he's a beast. I know he went to CP99 some time ago. Oh yeah, Drew Dauber. Drew Dauber slept him.
Yeah.
And then he beat up Alex Munoz.
And in the main card, we got first fight Mariana Rodriguez versus Amanda Ribas.
Oh fuck yeah!
I definitely am probably gonna take Amanda Ribas. She looked really good against PVZ.
Yeah.
She's ranked 14 right now because I mean she hasn't had any big wins yet, but she's 10-1. She had that armbar against PVZ, American Top Team girl.
ATT boy.
Judo, BJJ black belt.
Fuck yeah, BJJ.
5-fight win streak now. So, but you know she's fighting Marina Rodriguez. I don't really know who she is, but 12-1-2. Dana White Contender Series person. We're seeing that be a really trendy thing.
I like the
now.
records, you know.
Yeah, a lot of Dana White guys coming up now.
Yeah.
Everybody you're seeing these days. And She's coming off a Carlos Barza L, so I think it's a perfect time for Amanda Reebos to come in maybe and make a bigger name off herself and get a big fight.
Yeah. The next fight is Favola versus Zadar. Man, you see the Zadar knockout his last fight, I think it was, maybe 2 fights ago. He just punched this guy out and he just was stuck. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's got 5 finishes in a row.
Damn, kid's a beast.
So he's got
I just remember seeing his last
10
fight.
knockouts in 13 of his fights.
Oh God.
Yeah, and Matt Favola, big wrestling BJJ guy. He's coming off Luis Pena. He was on Titan FC World Series of Fighting.
Oh, that's Bob Hope, Luis Pena, right?
Yeah.
That's our homie.
Yeah.
Bob Hope.
He's got 3 submissions all in the first round in this last couple fights. So I don't know. That's gonna be a pretty good fight. It's the knockout guy versus the grappling guy.
Yeah.
We always love to see that.
Zadar is minus 155. Favola's plus 130. So that's really who you want.
Yeah, and then Jessica I versus Elaine Calderwood. That's gonna be a really good fight. If
Talk about the Chiesa fight.
that's next. That's the co-main event.
We're getting there, baby girl.
Yeah, everybody's excited for the Chandler Hooker fight. But
I'm down for anything with hookers. Tell
Jessica
you
I can. If Jessica I can make weight, I mean, I got Jessica I.
Yeah, everybody's been talking shit about her weight. She came out bitching, man. She made a big post like, "You guys didn't even ask if I was okay." I'm like, "Well, it's your job, you
No
know.
one cares.
Like, just make the weight."
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to fight after Valentina kicked her in the face. She won her last fight, but she was 6 pounds over. I feel like that's a lot for a woman to be missing. You know?
Yeah, I'm not counting it as a win if you're coming 6 pounds overweight.
Oh, definitely no contest.
But yeah, I don't know, that JoJo girl. She has some good fights, but I don't really see it. 14-5. I mean, that's a tough record, and
I'm taking
That's
JoJo.
bullshit.
You know what? You keep
Alright.
your Jessica I. I'm taking JoJo.
That's there's our dispute right there, baby.
Hell yeah.
So I got Jessica I. He's got JoJo.
JoJo Calderwood. And the main event of the evening.
Co-main.
Co-main event of the evening. We got Dan the Hangman Hooker and Tiny Mikey Chandler. You know what?
I'm taking Dan Hooker.
Me too, but I kind of like Chandler. You know, he's
I'm
not.
all about the UFC.
I just hate how he is getting a top 5 guy. In his last Bellator fight, he lost his belt in 40 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that was just part of his contract clause coming over to the UFC. He worked that out, that he was guaranteed a top 5 fighter.
He should get a top 10 fighter.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see. I mean, Ben Askren came in, he got a top 5 fight right off the bat, and
He lost, but he won because
he lost, but he won.
he got knocked out. He woke back up and I don't know. I guess he choked out probably lower.
Yeah, I mean, like the same thing I used with the Alvery guy, choked out Colby Covington, went the distance with Carlos One. This guy went the distance with Paul Felder and Dustin Poirier. I'm taking that guy. And
Knocked out Gilbert.
Yeah, knocked out Gilbert.
Gilbert Burns.
So if you could compete at the highest level in the UFC division, I'm gonna respect you and take you over a guy coming over from Bellator. I'm sure Michael Chandler is a great fighter and can be a great fighter in the UFC, but I'm not sure if he can get it done this early and this quick in the UFC.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about him either, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
But yeah, main event. You want to get into that?
Yeah, I can't wait for the fucking main event. Conor McGregor.
McGregor week. It's a fast week. Hopefully we get multiple fights out of McGregor this year, but who knows, man. I mean, hopefully we get off to a good start here. Maybe he calls his shot. Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, I hope it's like a long fight, 60 seconds, like you said, because I'm a big Poirier fan too. You know,
Yeah.
obviously we all like Poirier. You know, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
But Conor.
Yeah, this is probably the first time I ever feel bad about cheering for Conor McGregor because I love Dustin Poirier so much. But gotta pick one guy, and Conor McGregor's my favorite fighter, so
Yeah, same.
I'm always riding with him no matter what.
Bro, the
If
Irish
he fucking me
Express has
tomorrow,
taken
I'm
off.
taking Conor.
Yeah.
That's just how.
10
that's
times
just
out
how
of
I
10,
am.
if he fights Khabib, I'm taking Conor.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Dustin Poirier is coming off a bunch of great fights. He fought Dan Hooker, like we said, and beat the crap out of Dan Hooker. Really.
Yeah.
He hit punches probably way harder than he did the first time they fought. First time they fought was at 45? Yeah.
Yeah, what's that, 45? He fought Max at 145 too.
So these are two completely different guys now fighting. So it could be a lot different, but I'm still gonna go with Conor. I mean, what can you say?
There was another big shakeup today for the pound for pound rankings. There's a new number 1 over John Jones,
Yeah.
Mr. Izzy.
Number 1 pound for pound rank now.
Yeah. What do you feel about that? I don't think he's better than John. I can't believe they gave him to him.
Can you bring up the top 10 list or the pound for pound list?
Yeah. Actually, just kind of they go from 10 to 1. Aljo at 10. Kamaru at 9. McGregor at 8. Amanda Nunes at 7. Valentina at 6. Zhang Weili at 5. Francis at 4. Figueiredo at 3. John at 2. Izzy at 1.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that list. I mean, Izzy's looked way better in the past 2 years than John.
I mean, they have Kamaru so far up at 9. I think that's crazy to have.
Kamaru at 9 is crazy after what he did to Jorge
To
Masvidal.
have Francis and Figueiredo in front of him, I think it's a little reach.
Francis, I don't understand how he's in the top 10. Stipe's not in there, right?
Stipe's not even in the top 10, dude.
And I would say Stipe's a better pound for pound fighter than
He
Francis
beat him up.
Ngannou.
And he's a big underdog. He's even a bigger underdog in this fight than he was in the first fight.
Francis? Stipe's an underdog?
Stipe.
Wow, I'd probably bet on Stipe in that fight.
Am I fucking crazy? I didn't even know what to say. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I wonder how they decide that list. Like, what's even the commission?
Seriously, I fucking heard them talking about it. Like, how is he the underdog?
Yeah.
Grinder! Alright, Joe.
Yeah, man, I guess that's it. I'm so pumped for the fights this weekend. Sad we're not going to be watching them together.
Seriously, Conor.
But what are you going to do? Can't wait to talk about them when I get back. Let's go Conor McGregor.
Fuck yeah.
Ding, ding.